This is strictly football. This has zero to do with how tall you are, how much you agree. This has nothing to do with the combine. This has everything to do with just the tape. How fast? This is literally just the tape.
Indiana tries to keep the drive alive. Mendoza down the seam, has a man, it's Omar Cooper. He bobbled it and dropped it. Oh, he had a walk-in touchdown.
I mean, we talked about not getting a lot of these opportunities. Mendoza could not have dropped that thing in there any better. Passing type offense, you want the ball back just a little bit further to give yourself a little bit more space for routes.
Mendoza fade route, end zone is knocked away.
You see Frank out here again, and you see that club again. Side in the first half was Mendoza, but missing some of those timing type throws.
Mendoza uncorks one down the seam. It's caught at the 25. There is a flag on the play. Omar Cooper with the grab, for the time being at least, for 46 yards.
Now, just kind of the location where that flag was.
Defense number 2. That penalty has been declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Kendre Steiger, the safety, called for the defensive holding.
And Steiger had some big plays in that first half. Here he is right there. You see it just grab the back of that jersey, and anytime they see that separation, I know critical type fumble mistakes. Coaches love to see how players, especially young players, bounce back.
Mendoza underneath. Omar Cooper tries to fight for extra yardage.
Little curl to Cooper. Omar Cooper. Omar! Down the sidelines and run out by Alexander Ford inside the 10 at the 8.
Man coverage, right? So if you throw this throw and it's on time and the first guy doesn't make the tackle, it's going to be a big play. You can see right there, Cooper finds a way to get around, and it's a big play. Let me explain a little bit more what I mean on time for Mendoza. Certain footwork lines up with certain route combinations. Certain footwork, certain route combinations.
Teague was a whale of a defender at Alabama. For brother Oliver and Gene Stallings when they won the national title. Coming the other way on the reverse, Omar Cooper. Look out. He stayed in bounds. Omar, 75 and a touchdown.
Yeah, but, you know, I want to give you the how and why. How about 8 receptions, 77 yards, and 2 touchdowns? Surratt. Take a look at what he does. If he doesn't make this block and secure the edge, this play never gets going. It never gets started. When you have a reverse like this, you got to first get it started. He does that, and the rest is all Omar Cooper Jr. down the field for a touchdown.
You know, I thought he had slipped and maybe gassed a little bit for a second there.
Now found his way back here to Bloomington. Emby is your starting back. He threads it out to Omar Cooper Jr., who picks up the first down and more. And Kurt Colt told his dad, yeah, I remember that Indiana team. I was like a freshman in high school. A pickup of the first down. And still moving, it's Omar Cooper Jr. He'll give him the first down, Jared.
I didn't want to show my hand, Lisa, but Omar Cooper Jr. a season ago, 24 of his 28 catches went for either a first down or a touchdown. What does that mean? The first guy isn't going to get him down. That's already twice now to start this game, breaking tackles and another first down for the Hoosiers.
He kept his coordinators with him through 4 different stops. Cooper Jr. again.
Right after that fumble, Hoosiers rolling early.
It was 1st and 25. The ball's now on the 13. Cooper Jr. And it's straight for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Cooper Jr.'s first of the season.
wasn't about catching the football. He said, no block, no rock. And that was because he escorted Omar Cooper into the end zone. Watch his block right there. Shoves him out of bounds. Why not take advantage of it?
And Mendoza doesn't make it look complicated to you right now. He's a perfect 10 for 10. Make it 11 for 11 for Mendoza, finding Cooper again. He picks up the first down, is pushed out at about the 12-yard line. Mendoza across the middle, the strike to Cooper for touchdown number 2 for Omar Cooper Jr. We'll take a 30-second timeout. One more look. Cooper Jr. has found the end zone a couple of times already tonight. We'll be back in 30. Being a touchdown run for Indiana State. Mendoza slings it again. Cooper Jr. already has a couple of touchdowns.
Fasted, barely could see him at times.
Mendoza fakes the pass, then decides to go Cooper's way. Straight down the sideline. Someone forgot about Omar Cooper Jr. Stadium. 1st and 10 after the 2-minute timeout. Mendoza sits in the pocket, floats, hit Omar Cooper Jr. A hat trick in the first half.
But back at Cal, it was 10 games to tie. That's Mendoza with Aaron Rodgers and Gail Gibbert for 250-yard passing games.
Still the same 3 rotation of backs right now to start the 3rd quarter. BB is in. Cooper Jr. is off and running. Make it 4 touchdowns on the night. Doesn't matter if it's Alberto or Fernando tossing to him. Good work, little bro.
Week 2, he finds Charlie Becker in the end zone. Week 3, a couple handoffs, finds the open window, and there's that man again, Omar Cooper Jr.
For his team. Want to keep the crowd involved, and they do on the 4th down pickup. Now Mendoza through the air. Over the middle, there is Cooper. Gets away from one, and another. Cooper inside the 20. Still going all the way to the 11. A 40-yard ripper for Omar Cooper.
And Cooper, yard after the catch, is where he excels.
To the outside. Cooper had 4 touchdowns last week. Looking for his first today, and he's got it. Touchdown, IU. Back-to-back catches.
He's going to get a big block by E.J. Williams, number 7. The transfer from Clemson. He's 6'3", 215 pounds, and he just handles Caleb Patterson. And Cooper able to get the ball across the pylon.
Last season, he missed the final couple of weeks of the regular season in the bowl game. They are just overjoyed to have him back on the field. 3rd down and long. Mendoza gets rid of it. A little too far in front of Cooper.
Hard to make an accurate throw under that kind of duress.
Decision making from Mendoza. Now 1st down from the 24. Quick throw. Cooper gets leveled. Miles Scott comes across, and Cooper somehow hung out to that football, and then a flag is down.
It looked like Miles Scott came and led with his shoulder. Let's see at the end of the play. Nice catch in traffic.
Personal foul. Targeting. Defense number 10.
No chance,
half the
right?
distance to the goal. 1st down. The play is under review.
Applications all the way in December.
After review, the targeting foul is confirmed. Number 10 is disqualified. It's 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Petition gave him confidence going into their first Big Ten game against UCLA, and then they just took off from there. Cooper's back in the game. He's got a catch and a 1st down.
That's the same.
Sides trying to calm the crowd down so they can hear this snap. To the outside, it's Cooper again. He said, on top of that, it's such a competitive sport, a competitive position in most places. As Omar Cooper makes the catch and gets spun around by Heckle.
Roman Hemby, the tailback, quick flip outside and some space for Omar Cooper. And that's enough space to pick up a 1st down. Now 1 for 1 today. Right back to the air, to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Omar Cooper with 6.
Way to get pressure on the quarterback. And the answer is, of course, it's early. 2 passes, but nobody close. Great technique in throwing the football, nice and soft. Ball spins, easy to catch.
Perfect complementary starts, fall forward all the time. 1st and 10. Quickly, Cooper, he has 3 catches. Couple of quick cuts. Get him out to the 42-yard line. Moves the chains that time. First down toss. Look at that protection. Omar Cooper. Incomplete.
He's pretty good at it. Kirk Cignetti wants a pass interference call. Watch as we go. Football's a little short, and if anything, you'd want to throw it across the field.
A sideline warning against Indiana for their reaction to that no call. Love the result. First down and 10 on their own 43. Reverse to Cooper. Escapes trouble. He got a little bit there. Could have been a big tackle for loss, but well done by Cooper to pick up 4. 3rd and 2. Through the air. Sideline, nowhere near Omar Cooper.
Oh, wow. Safety
Here comes a blitz.
Back.
Mendoza, middle, intercepted. Zach Lutmer. And he's got blockers.
Watch the 2 blitzers. Here they come. Boy, good timing. Hit him. Oh, and he has to, when he falls back. Boy, he makes a really strong throw, but it's just too high. A throw by Mendoza.
Quickly, Cooper off his fingertips. 2nd and 10. Clock stops. 1:41 left.
2nd down and 5. On the bootleg, Mendoza throws, and he's got the first down out to Omar Cooper. Himby and Black virtually even so far this year. Mendoza fires near sideline, got it complete, first down, and it's Omar Cooper again.
Mendoza getting outside route to the Omar Cooper, turns the defender around.
Empty backfield now on first down at the 34. Wide out screen, little bubble screen, and backpedaling for another first down is Cooper again. Through an interception. But right now, he's got a good drive going. And again out to Cooper. And that time the blocking sort of failed him on the outside. 4 catches today. He's got a catch in 44 straight football games. This one's a little high, and what a grab. The one-hander by Cooper. And Cooper's got a first down.
Not only does he make a great catch on the RPO throw like that, then he spins out of it and gets 5 more yards. What a play by Omar Cooper. Look at that.
Got away from that guy and then ran over and hit him. That was it. On the RPO, the throw is complete. And Canada makes the play on Omar Cooper.
You have to have a bigger arm in college than you do in the pros.
Here comes an end around. Whoops. Slipping and going down, courtesy of Tuioti.
That's exactly. Don't get blocked, okay? Make yourself available. Catch the block. Be ready. Take it on with your inside shoulder. Throw him up.
Mendoza, quick slant, a little bit behind the receiver, but he got the first down.
Good job.
Omar Cooper again. The RPO is thrown behind the intended receiver, incomplete. That was Omar Cooper.
Down there when that ball pops up, not a lot of space between any of the defensive backs. You know, one guy can just see that ball pop up, and it's already could be in the hands of the opponent.
He had some inside leverage on Kennedy, but the ball thrown behind him.
5 pounds, that's why the NFL scouts love him. And that's why there's been a lot of chatter that Mendoza might be not just a first-round pick, but the #1 guy. This pass completing the flat to Omar Cooper. Fine-tune his quarterback skills. He said it's been an absolute pleasure to have that kind of coaching. And he starts off this drive with a beautiful pass to Omar Cooper.
Disciplined team. Very good route running team. The timing, anticipation. Watch where the ball gets located time and time again. It's always on the face mask.
The things that Cignetti worked with him, especially when he first got here, was footwork. Cignetti said he needed a lot of work on that, but he's cleaned it up. This pass complete to Cooper. did not play last week, so that's not good news as he was back in the lineup. So 2nd down and 8. Mendoza to the air and trying to get the first down is Cooper. And he does. Man. Kalon Black standing next to him will provide some blocking for Mendoza. He's going to try to pick it up through the air, and he does. He's got Cooper for a gain of 7. Gain of 3 for Fernando. 2nd down and 7. Just shy of its own 40. Mendoza near side. Ball batted down. That was some close coverage there on Omar Cooper by Dontavius Nash. And the flag comes in.
Pass interference, defense number 28. The ball will be placed to the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
Cooper's an excellent route runner. You see him, he's getting separation coming out. Pretty easy call for the official. Whenever you tug that cloth, they're going to call it every time. But number 3 is a hard guy to cover in that slot. Team's passing game, that's what's led these drives.
Yeah, Hemby's been basically non-existent as far as a rush gainer. Down the middle, Mendoza's right on the mark for a touchdown. Omar Cooper Jr.
You see Cooper from the left-hand side. He comes down into motion. You roll that thing, runs right through the middle of the defense. Does an excellent job getting back inside of the defender.
As the Hoosiers try to extend this lead. He's got some pressure, Fernando does, but he gets it out, and it's a good tackle there in open space on Omar Cooper. Run ball. Reminds you a little bit of the guy you backed up for a few years.
Yeah, no doubt.
Underneath. Another good chunk. It's just ruthless efficiency. That was the words that Mendoza told us when he talked about trying to emulate Tom Brady. I mean, it's just crisp.
Yeah, aggressively.
Little play action. Mendoza just with a perfect pass to Cooper.
Talk about
receiver downfield, offense number 65. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
That's what he told us about yesterday in the pocket, but man, can he spin it. On 2nd down and 9. Near side, incomplete. Goal at the 7. Black remains in the game. Mendoza over the middle, incomplete. Cooper the target, but there is a flag.
Pass interference. Defense number 28. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal.
Scooter Jackson in coverage before the Northwestern game, and they've tried to implement a totally new style of defense. Mendoza drops it off, looking for that first down, and they won't get it. 1st down and 10 at the 36. Mendoza, Cooper, and he's wrestled down behind the line of scrimmage.
Those short yardage 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
4-man rush. Mendoza fires near side. It's intercepted. Picked off by Glasgow. Down the sideline. What a play for the Maryland defense.
In there, Mahalski, number 75, Zen Mahalski.
They fake it to Kalon Black, throw out on the flat, and not going to get the first down. Omar Cooper. 2nd down and 8 from just inside the 41. And that one batted in the air, incomplete. This offensive possession. Mendoza fires down the middle, completes it. And on the run for a first down is Omar Cooper. 22, biggest play of the day for the IU offense so far.
Keeps it.
A little bit of tempo now for Indiana's offense. Quick throw out in the flat, and it's Cooper again. Cooper, a little hesitation, a stiff arm, and he might have a first down.
Exactly.
First down to the 27. Mendoza, play action. Throws. Oh, and a perfect throw, and he just flat dropped it. Omar Cooper.
Splits, comes across. Ball is perfectly thrown. Defender way behind.
Interception. Good looking drive by the Hoosiers. Fernando Mendoza looking for more. Goes to the corner. Wide open. He's not going to drop that one. Omar Cooper, touchdown Indiana.
Watch Omar put a move on the slant and go. Route. Watch him go. Slant and go. As good as you can do it.
Oh, man. Pretty route, easy throw and catch.
And a really smart play by coordinator Mike Shanahan on that one. Remember how they're jumping the routes early in the game? Well,
from the 43. Mendoza pressured, throws, got it. Cooper, a diving catch. No, it came out.
Yep. Boy, there was no mystery what was going on here. Everybody's at the line of scrimmage. The ball was thrown well, but it would have been a great catch, and the ground forced it out.
From the 48-yard line. Mendoza, the RPO to the outside, and Cooper made one guy miss and got about 8 out of it.
Too quick, good accurate pass. One right there, and then another. Wow, 2 of them.
Really, with a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown. And looking to pass one more time here, and it's a first down.
Man.
Omar Cooper.
Just go down there, just go past the line. Know where you are on the field. Turn around, puts it right on the numbers.
Gets his man where he wants him in the slot on the left. 2nd down and 8. He looks left, throws that way, and it's complete. It's Cooper, and he's got a first down before Maryland can run him out of bounds.
Mendoza, here come the Nittany Lions, and they'll drop him. This time, they bring him down, but a flag on the play.
Holding defense number 2, 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
When they finally make a play and get to the quarterback, get him down, they're called for a defensive holding over here. Number 2, Octavius Collins.
Down and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mendoza. Near far side, and it's Cooper reversing, and Cooper will not get back to the line of scrimmage. First down at the 15-yard line. Near side throw caught by Cooper, and Cooper bottled up by Zion Tracy, no gain. 2nd and 10. Mendoza, play fake. Mendoza in the corner, incomplete. Tracy in coverage on Omar Cooper.
Right here in the slot, they're matched up man to man. And you see Tracy just gets on his hip, and then he doesn't panic, and he fights right through that catch area. That was a really good throw, but see the coverage right there. Right when the ball arrives, he rips that right arm down.
Mendoza under pressure, throws, caught, Cooper, but he won't get the first down.
All the way across the field for Cooper. Mendoza again flushed out of the pocket, and here's Cooper, but Penn State is able to get him down to the ground.
Becker in motion. They look that way and find Cooper. And Cooper, whoa, gobbled up by Tracy. First down at midfield. Mendoza out wide, that one high and incomplete for Cooper. A loss of 7. 2nd and 17. Mendoza again, guns it over the middle, and a first down for Omar Cooper. That's a 22-yard gain today. First down at the 47. Mendoza under pressure off his back foot and incomplete. Omar Cooper had a step, but Mendoza had to throw it early.
And Mendoza did not have a ton of pressure in his face. He could have set up and thrown this ball accurately. He released it too early, and it's over his head.
Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown! Wow! Omar Cooper! Unbelievable! Give him the Heisman Trophy now!
Did he get his foot down? Control!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, no way!
Oh my goodness!
Was the left foot the first one to touch?
Oh my goodness, it's a touchdown.
Oh my gosh! He caught it!
He caught it. Incredible camera work by our crew. Mendoza under all kinds of duress.
Oh my gosh.
Omar Cooper Jr.
After review, the ruling on the field is upheld. Touchdown.
Unbelievable drive. Unbelievable touchdown pass. Unbelievable reception. And Indiana takes a 26-24 lead with 36 seconds left.
And has been a key part of the Hoosier success.
Kalon Black checks in. Mendoza flushed out. Mendoza throws. It's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Omar Cooper. To pass to the outside. Cooper, his first catch of the afternoon. Mendoza to pass. Got a man, it's Cooper. Cooper inside the 5-yard line, 1st and goal, Indiana. What a dime from Mendoza.
A dime indeed. I mean, this is a hand-delivered package. Tight spiral, beautiful ball. Cooper could have been blindfolded, and that would have dropped right in his hands.
From the 5, Mendoza to pass. Mendoza, touchdown! The record belongs to Fernando Mendoza. For big number 30, he finds Cooper in the end zone for 6. 10th touchdown reception of the year for Cooper.
It hasn't been in that environment just yet.
1st and 10 from the 30. On the move this time, floats it. Oh, he had an open man. Omar Cooper had to slide and couldn't grab it.
Rarely misses a chance for a big explosive play down the sideline and just underthrew it. Letting it loose tonight.
Mendoza just 2 out of 6 right now, trying to change that. Blitz coming, picked up, floats, almost intercepted.
Watch as the play unfolds. Every member of the secondary gloves up these Indiana receivers on a chance for another turnover. Purdue's got to catch these. They got to make a play in a rivalry game. Easy opportunity for Bradford.
On tonight. 3rd and 5, fake toss and complete. That is just enough for a 1st down. Good job, Omar Cooper. Mendoza, quick flip, work to do. An alley and a 1st down. Omar Cooper, his first catch, gets him 16.
Jump a little bit. He fakes it first, then he gets the clap, and then he anticipates where the movement is. The ball is out quickly. Really nice adjustment.
Top 2 runners getting a rest right now. Hemby and Black, easily over 200 combined. Blitz, floats one. Omar Cooper, got it! And still rolling. Omar Cooper somehow to the house.
Well, I don't know if anything will top Penn State and that catch, but how about the release first and the route? That's big time. That is Biletnikoff semifinals. And then this is culture. This is exactly what Curt Cignetti talks about since the moment he became the head coach. And then how about the pressure coming on the inside? Fernando Mendoza saying, I got it, no problem. My throw will beat your blitz. My throw will beat your coverage. And my wideout, he'll just do the rest. Picks up a little block from Charlie Becker.
Tennessee, 1st and 10 at the 49. Mendoza with time, goes deep, has a man, and incomplete. Intended for Omar Cooper.
Cooper likes to line up in the slot. Here's the coverage down the field, and he has a chance at this ball, just a hair underthrown. You see Styles just getting right in between his arms, and Cooper can't come up with it. Man to man.
Let's go downstairs and check in with Jenny.
Something I've been monitoring down here for Indiana. Omar Cooper Jr. currently questionable. A lower body injury, Gus. He's been limping in and out of the medical tent. They have been examining his right leg, his right side, his knee, his ankle. He just left for the locker room.
First play of the season for Indiana. It's Roman Hemby who slides through a crease, stays on his feet, sheds a tackler, and he's across the 40. Played in 4 games. He's got those 2 catches on this opening drive. Kalon Black, what a cut to the outside. He's got the sideline. And Kalon Black is just tripped up. Curt Cignetti's offense has gained 135 yards on 2 drives. Handoff here to Hemby, slides past a tackler, and he gets yanked down near the 40.
And they talk about evening out the numbers with the QB run.
First and goal. Hemby with a nice sidestep and charges down to the 2 for 7 yards.
Those kind of decisions, can I get this ball away safely? You got to do those things live. It comes down just to those details, hand placement, footwork.
On 3rd and goal, there's some footwork from Kalon Black for a touchdown. Indiana, who has jumped all over Old Dominion early in the 3rd.
We talk about the left guard, Drew Evans.
Had the most rushing touchdowns for any freshman at Maryland in his first year. Here he goes again. This time over the right. They'll use 3 of them. Hemby, Black, and BB. He's in the backfield now for Mendoza. And here he goes. 3 wides to the top of your screen, and Omar Cooper to the bottom. Here goes Black. That's a shoestring tackle in space. Extra tight end now. They go with 12 personnel, and BB sets free.
5. Mendoza, delayed handoff to BB, trying to regain some of that yardage.
As we saw with the previous play, and let's hurry up and get it out.
I mean, an unbelievable start here from Mendoza, who hands off this time. And stretching the extra effort, it's Lee Beebe Jr. Beebe stays in, and the 3-receiver set. And Beebe's on the left side. Beebe's got some room to move. And brought down inside the 10.
Before we went to break.
If you're wondering what the delay is, that's the delay. No delay on this move. Kalon Black breaks it open and is brought down near the 35-yard line. A gain of 30. For tailgate, you want to check it out. Coming up tomorrow.
So not much drop-off between the Mendoza brothers.
Last week, of course, they set a little bit of history. One incomplete since 2015.
Cooper in motion. Black the running back. Mendoza, handoff. Black up the middle. He's got it. First down, Hoosiers.
He's a wide receiver, but watch him turn back in and get a lead block. Just enough for Black to get the first down. Right there, it's a nice block.
Jeremiah Smith among active Big Ten wide receivers and explosives over the last 2 seasons. And another good run here for Roman Hemby. Half. Cooper in motion. Up the middle, a lot of space. Black is gone. Kalon, touchdown.
Well, watch Cooper again. He's going to come and get a great block on the end. The guy who was guarding him in man coverage runs right by the play, number 5, and then the safety takes a bad angle.
Mendoza wants Cooper in motion once again. Hemby swallowed up. Bryant got there quick. How he felt about his group, all the returning starters from last year, a team that won 10 games. First down, carry, Hemby across the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Actively involved on the sideline. That's what captains do.
Mendoza, handoff, Hemby spins away, and it's second and goal inside the 5. And that's what, when we talked with Aiden Fisher, he brought up as Kellen Wyatt came over from Maryland. Quick catch for Surratt, good blocking in front, plenty of yards for the first down.
Now they'll try Hemby. Iowa's front 7 there to greet him, but a nice gain there. Good find at the end for a pickup of 6.
Don't see that too often, but again, we talked about it in the open. He can make all the throws.
Kalon Black keeps the legs going, but the Hawk defense was there that time. Picks up a couple.
Well, it's man-to-man.
They go with the toss sweep. Hemby on the early cutback. Got that one done. Is inside that set on the Iowa sideline. Fake to Hemby. And Mendoza spins out. 'And he picks up a Hoosier first.
He touched it yet. He's a threat as a runner and out of the backfield. He's got it here. And he got about 3. They averaged 270 passing and 268 rushing. That's balance. And this run is going to be about a yard shy of the first down for Hemby. Surratt with the motion man on that play, and now he's in motion. Surratt's got it, 1st and goal.
Straight where the kicker told you to go, right up the middle.
That's what they do. And Hemby gets it to the 5-yard line.
Hemby. And they come into the flats to Hemby. But the Spartans are right there. 1st and 10 from its 44. And they've got him in the backfield. Hemby for a big loss.
Going to bring in a transfer quarterback who had more experience anyway, so why not his brother?
On the ground, right up the middle. Dan's chanting Heisman Mendoza.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
We heard the ABBA tune earlier, Fernando.
Uncalled, but first down from the 29. Here's a handoff. Hemby running right, breaks a tackle. Hemby keeps those legs going. Run. First down and 10 at the 14 for IU. Hemby again. Stutter step. Gets through the hole. Another big chunk. Now, 2nd down and 6 at the 25. Mendoza, quick strike, near side. This time, it's Williams. He'll pick up a first down and more. Dropout routes on the outside. First down. And it's Hemby. Jenny, thank you very much. First down and 10 at the 25. And Mendoza hands it off to Hemby. How about that pinstripe? 4th down and 1 at the 45. Black in the backfield. They go for it. And it's a first down plus more. Black exploding all the way down to the UCLA 25-yard line. A double team from the right guard and the right tackle. You get Coogan, who handles the nose guard, and then there's Black with the physical run right up the middle of that defense.
All year.
Well, he's pretty effective when he throws. So far, not today. And here's probably their best play of the day so far.
Pick out a good play right here. They do get a little bit of a push up front. Get what they need on first down. That's exactly what a running offense wants.
Now after those runs, a 3 wide out offense on a first down. And they will keep running it. Hemby. And now it's Mendoza on the keeper. And Fernando's got a big gain down inside the 20. Pistol set with Kaline Black. The tailback will get the call off the left side. Kaline's got something working. And he bounces off a would-be tackler and picks up 10 more after that hit.
I'll tell you what, Omar Cooper makes up for himself. Gets a great block to the outside of this play. But watch the acceleration on this play as well. Cooper gets his block. Decker gets his block. Richmond made the play on the last one.
Mendoza, draw play, Hemby. Hemby got into the secondary, and he's got a first down run.
1-yard line. Hemby in the backfield with Mendoza. And they'll give it to him on first down, running straight ahead. And he'll get a chunk. Tackled by Wheatley. He'll hand it off. Hemby running left. And Hemby breaks a tackle.
The Joe Moore Award winner for the best offensive line in college football.
2nd down and 11 at the 41. Mendoza in trouble. Mendoza wants to run it again. Mendoza, and he's chopped down. So Indiana takes over at midfield. First down. Here's the run for Hemby. And he just slashes through. 35. Hemby. Another huge hole and another first down. Hemby. And Hemby knocked down by Zion Tracy. Trips at the top of your screen. Cooper in motion. The handoff. Black. And then Black picks up a first down. 38. Becker. Over 100 yards receiving. Here's a handoff to Black, and Black dropped by Zion Tracy.
No place we'd rather be than in Bloomington, Indiana.
Mendoza keeps trying to get that first down and will across the 30-yard line. 57% on the season on third down conversions. Hand it off, and they're going to be short.
Each defensive line can start to seize control of this game.
Extra offensive lineman Mahalski checks back in. Black gets the carry. Shoots it. Hemby gets the carry and pushes forward inside the 15-yard line. 2 touchdowns into the wind for the Hoosiers. Hemby on the carry, breaking past the 35-yard line to the 36.
Put it all on display there.
E.J. Williams limped off the field on that last play. Kobe Martin on the carry, short gain on first down.
Called him a mix of quirky and aggressive. Second possession here. Starts out with the ground game, and quickly up the middle goes Kalon Black. Black quickly through a hole, and near the end zone, the acceleration stood out there to the 1. He got 10.
Omar Cooper should get 10 for this. Watch this block right here from this wide receiver. They don't just make plays in the pass game. Boom, right on the safety. Are you kidding me?
And Black, 11 seasons between them and 5,000 rushing yards in their career. They do so up the middle to Hemby. See a little bit of that power there at the end. Still needs one more for the first. Landed to. First and 15. This drive all about the ground game. Hemby, space off the right side.
I think he's going to get man-to-man coverage against Charlie Becker at the bottom of the screen.
Black, left side. He's got some room. Kalon Black almost busted that one out. That's Cooper in motion. Black down to the 7. Oh, pass, sling it out wide, and a wide open lane. Touchdown, Surratt.
About it, Indiana wants to run the football and establish that run. Roman Hemby in the backfield.
They'll give it to Hemby again, running right this time with the lane as he crosses the line of scrimmage.
This is strictly football. This has zero to do with how tall you are or this has nothing to do with the combine. This has everything to do with just the tape. How fast? This is literally just the tape. This is strictly football. This has zero to do with how tall you are or this has nothing to do with the combine. This has everything to do with just the tape. How fast? This is literally just the tape.